Learn something from the person. Strive to improve more and more. Uko training now you're home ball corner. There is no way a coach, ever started any corner job. This is be a Canada be nemu. So competition is very important. Say club ebumu na say na bench emo obemu mu say de be na bench. No. Strive training here do well and surely the coach will definitely select you. You need to rise from setbacks. Wobetumi anya injury efie bi asabi o papa na o maame bi betumi ewu ne nyina aka abrabɔ ne ho ema ne bu abomfia. The last one is you need your support network.
Very important. Very important.
Well, see, unfortunately for us, I have said that you find yourself, we are saying, there were lots of parents that almost supported emba football career because when you say boy that never no mudu your man could do baby. And I'm saying you need your support system. Definitely. About family member bia owo gidie wo mu. Enya wo papa na enya wo maame kra na ubenya obi a owo se gidie ni say ball no obetimi abo edu akiri ama na yeye. Enti no you need that person. You cannot do it alone. You need somebody that you can follow. It can even be your friend. It can be one colleague. Only ne work camper. Find 2 or 3 persons. Be emuye denya okon honom ekojin kranche. And with all this attitude, coupled with prayer, any near my akekani nyina chances are that nyame boawa will be professional level.
Thank you, and God bless you. Can you imagine say, oh Kasano, my combined phone tools nina eshe one ring light mu. Enti omo TikTok no, omo te won kakakra. Ama for commenter eba or TikTok no. Omo say like you are talking about them. Like you are talking about them straight. Like
Any
I
so
mean,
omo
like,
wa
you
sem
are
ne
talking
ka de
about
ne
them.
omo tie na omo
Almost
nsatra.
Hey, comment about almost say it's like Obo Makutia. Almost semana oka warm to say you know. Wow. And yeah, easy. And Mobaswa, I mean,
Omo
share.
nsatra.
Yes, Muntina Munsach and Ekano. Mon share, Namon like it. Mombra YouTube, a 101. The shop fine, gentle manner. I mean, was sacrificing the time and net only aiding como. Munina Mombra YouTube, Moba, Mon like it, Namon share. Mon share, Fama Munianum, no Biam Betty, the Biameka say. Ghana football, a problem, no. And Kayabai, ours and Kayin, I be in your numbers, never betty, na aboyeno. There be amomba mo TikTok mesire mo nyina mo bra YouTube na mo mfa mo nim be hwade o kasa mo beti o but mo hu nipa mo de mo bra YouTube na mo be hwade ho na mo benya ne fine and clear mo bra YouTube na mo mfa mo nim be hwade na mo be sua ade. He's on fire, I tell you. And God bless you, Mr. Kenneth. God bless you. I mean, even speechless. A warm pa, a warm. And see, you better also alcohol. I think the last one. Okay. I think the way you know be a quiet end to her for question, yeah. And see, what
Be
question
some
be?
few minutes be.
Yes, 5 minutes. What question be? I better type na ma read ya mo TikTok. Ubisa question. I mean, kind. My catch say yeah was YouTube. And bra YouTube. Na bra baby say question. Ubisa question on TikTok. I mean, kind. Bra YouTube. Never be say question. Search C for the talent promoter. Na bra YouTube. Never be say question. Na wow. Okay. Na mo may share life no. Na eno so enua no ma omonte yen kan omonso ntimi nti na omombra YouTube. Na omombra mbesua de. Me pa cho question time. What question be obetumi abisa. Na makan ama ye nyina your brother. Ya de you know be say please. And one thing is that how to talk to your players when someone miss pass, then you are insulting the person. Say we dey crowd, wa crowd to for the down. And I'm boy. We dey wan kasa crowd kan nyina. Sabi obi oye badwin ba no. Comment where our comment you no be who say it's never good to insult your colleague. Who did nothing saying.
Yeah.
Cristiano Cross a chance. Who could do nothing. Unia asay ball. Ewo game. Instead of you to motivate him, no, ebeba, bro, let's go, let's push. No, who did nothing. Hey, well, it's true, master. Plenty experience. And just say, of course, and yeah, Mr. Kenneth, me patch Bremu kakra ho. Na utimi say comment na e ba no utimi say koso ho pa Bremu kakra ho man. Na I mean enya kama pa. I think the numbers name cost.
I reached a club on Pennyphone be war. Ahome so because question we know it goes beyond players, because
Players in Kwa. Yeah.
yeah, training there. And if I match this, definitely somebody will make an error. Football is a game where, as a matter of fact, you make an error. And send your pass be a will be never complete. And yet dribble be
Yes.
an complete. And yet chance be an abesh.
Yeah.
And yet will be an bit me defending. But I
Yeah.
think say was a clubs, and penny for no coaches especially and any players in the casa. It's something that we work on a club on about training. So we'll be say baller, you can't talk to the person anyhow. Even if you're a senior player, there's a way you correct a junior player. Obese will share senior see no. Most if you say who did not tell me no. Who now would do be at them? No one sign professional contracts. Who do be at them? And then the chess
Thank you.
brabo, and then the chess or no, I'm sure on sign Granger. And so what's
Angel.
what now
Thank
who
you.
did not them?
Thank you.
And it goes into the humility and that make us say you need to be humble, because munyina na mobo some mobe that be mudi bedru ye as a colleague are making mistake na say what yatiana. It goes into humility na make and so also bro one say ahobrase and all these aspects eka ho.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Pa Samu Namati. I Obi so our comments be I think they're very important also maybe sir. Or say that please those heights real matter when it comes to goalkeepers. Goalkeepers height.
Yes, height matters, but you see, it depends on what a scout wants. Scout do a
Yeah.
honor or a keeper one-on-one. Also, one thing I see for us, yeah, amateur footballers in this show, which say scout the back so he's not expecting say you know it or and you have everything. No,
Everything. No, 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 no. He just want to see something.
ball. Exactly.
Yes.
Or so who
Yes.
baby. And
The
maybe you don't have the
potential. I mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe you don't have the height, but you can play from the back or one-on-one. Oh, you're very good. Set pieces, utimi extra etching with ma. It will make up for the height now, So, and fans show you say we height in tia, utimi the keeper and co-professional. Fanyama na kaneka ho one-on-one. Then you will see a position, how you play from the back. Then you will see me ball long passes, utimi start a counter attack. Nina can make room for you, even though say height, and said papa.
wow. All right. Obi say, how about the general for all players in terms of height? In terms
So,
of
so
height.
honestly, for I mean, I can
That's no.
understand them. I can really understand them.
Me hear some of videos now. Aya, me say Tokuba any say. Me hear the video me say I mean up players of more height. So make us
Yeah.
ano my comments nearby no yes enti mini height I am a member enti ene obetrim. Obetrim. Is it
so,
also? And go more
yeah,
comment section
so,
or and go more moment. Did you more mini height no?
yeah.
Hey.
So,
So
so, so height.
Bramuka Kamai.
Yeah, height. Honestly, for a modern football na, yeah, boy, yeah, more traditional football. And modern football, no, a lot of science and data goes into it.
Yes.
Gone were the
Thank you.
days, na Gennaro Gattuso Ginechiri, na oyetitia obetimi ombejide this obebo defense no, but then the data will show that so height ubehri kakra bi ayi ball na free honom da no bi a woye chances are that one our height no defender ye ball ni tima oti beka over obi a woye short do
Well short. Thank you.
data and science are going to this adena yehu
Modern
and
football.
yeah, frankly speaking, there are lots of scouts and agents and no mudin koma see for me in Chantro. The first question is or height
Yes.
But
I've been telling them.
height, I think that it can still work. Because one thing I'm realizing is there are certain key positions I am most for height. One is goalkeeping. The other one is center back, and the other one is striker.
Yes.
Also, these three, mostly, no more height, no. But you see, so we need height, and another be a say, find a club worth its salt. Yo, akwebu come na oba for no na oye defender. Or bobo no pan the defensive work near very good. And me approach you coach and say, look, akwedu sini ball bono. Defense in the heights now behind it and converting about right back.
Super move.
Bar right back, initially not very challenging because a new position I feel or adapted. But now no see for he's doing very well. Our master right back, in that make us say he be only height, but are you willing to adapt to certain things that coach in the back catcher?
That's it.
Because positions which is say winger, left back, right back, holding midfielder, attacking midfielder, mostly any height in a casa or honor. Mostly honor and Yamana Akano and a casa or honor. If I playmaker crano or height are mostly height.
Playmakers, height.
At your early developmental age, and also the show to me say, okay, say height in Dimbuame or this position now. Can I try a different position? But sometimes you see you can give yourself the test. Say, look, my height is not good, but I can still play. And say scout to bet na honum. Na say we a defender or height is good. Now or show aggression or share the way we read the game. No, who area draw to me rehead the ball. Who speed. Just say your leadership on the field, the way you are commanding the backer. It will make way for height now. It will make way for height now. So I don't think say height in interest say uni height and automatically now they are showing you say I say your players be bra or sign pro contract or money height.
Height, yes.
And you can say boo abem. No crane or say a catcher say there are some positions go or height but the only height a man in boo abem, you can still get there.
Thank you. More TikTok no mesre mu nyina se mombra YouTube na mombra embehu amazing things ekoso ewo ha say search C4 the talent promoter ewo YouTube na bra na subscribe to our channel oba so so a mo so no mepa mu nyina che say mo be like na mo share ama mu nuanom a I mean mo ntie enka ewo enkomo a ye di mu na mo so atumi aba na omo aba be den aba be sua de medam mu nyina say I think say this is the time I was say okay ma me fa we enka ho I think say they are now working meko Imano City. I mean, me the player back until now me sure mo trials maybe. So me quite say I mean because of my knowledge I me wanting me to me ask out boys maybe. Manager be about VIP ne boy. Think good height or boss striking role. But I can't know yes 30 game within 30 minutes. Me who it's like Obia who know. But with a super height, and I'm stop your game, no. And I'm a back in this now. Me friend coach and I'm say, on Frackland, I'm no friend by, and I'm so okay. Oh boy, are you ready to adapt? Or say, senior match of cardio, person me be a mega, and I'm so okay. Person me you free striking rule, and I'm the over center back, and I'm shady. Or bar center back, on no more picking the face. Or no, NFS player, I'm more picking the face. Or bar center back, no, and Imano City owner business C4 man who no class or game anymore. Because striking Ronaldo on she but about center back no because of the height of funny simple on a picking face.
Yeah. C4 you need to adapt. You play do more or both central midfield. Very, very fantastic player. Bobo be an injury, which honoma. Now, what signal coach ni say and phobia, ma, you see,
wow.
What try my say no a chain so oboni clean. And is if for
Wow.
player say no. Say scout or honum na say o ma scout ne 3 matches. Not 2 matches. Once o boom fin come obegine so say bonne come. Just imagine opportunity baby
Fast.
amano. And
Fast.
sometimes you know and find so to say oh me dem bo 6 eti na mebo. You are still an amateur footballer. Amateur no say who sua ball ne ball na we could do professional level. And it's a
Thank
try
you.
different things. It can even be in training. Just try different things. A honey be farmer and baby a woman say position we na ode beba obedration e bi kra sa da no scout no sa position na ope a otibe enti it's all a matter of
Thank
adapting.
you.
You will be so more height awasa enti it's not really
Yes.
cast in stone to say oh height in
Oh,
kwan
height,
name
what we-
over sign a professional contract.
Yes.
It's not true. You just have to keep
Thank you.
going position now bono learn everything that there is to know about it and then where the nema na ya kan nyina no a door can be open for you.
All right. Thank you. Meda wasi bebre. Na mo am TikTok no Mr. Ma mo nyina mo bra na bibia enya kama. I think say I was say your last topic ni so. Things you need to know before signing a professional contract. I had mon share life ni mo bia. Mon share life ni ma obia. No obia ambraso. Very very important. Kra per se entina ye nyina papa Mr. Lawyer Kenneth ewa ha say baba mo amoye professionals na ma join me on TikTok ni nyina mesre mo mu nyina mo bra YouTube because you do things you need to know before signing a professional contract. Things you need to know before signing a professional contract is very very important. So moi wo ho ni nyina mo YouTube no so mo share life no mo share mo like it obi an like no share obi an share because baby you do no the whole program ni ti and things you need to know before signing a professional contract answer na you be ko ho no me pese viewers nim ko nanim kakra answer because ho very very important mo TikTok ni nyina mo bra YouTube mo search see for talent promoter Mumbra, mo amaba no so amo ha no nyina mo subscribe to the channel na emboa because very soon we will be coming. I think say oh make my mistake. Oh enyeshi because Imano boy think catch me say me friend no e WhatsApp e nyankopon pa and the sis ya Imano boy
Yeah.
na me no program o TikTok but I guess not because of over fear no pressure 70 and then na me need to come across TikTok no catch me say me friend no sis and because of program ninti me better ha no me so Charlie me refi amanfo frɛ me hemfa na on benya link na be share and then can account ma
asemo
but I nyashi e nyankopon pa o chena me test na ma frɛ no ono nso me de ne beba ha sei enti wa ha bia me twi so be subscribe na ye be hyehyɛ emre na ye de lawyer assign aba biem part 2 e TikTok I think say ne de ye be pa na cho ne wa bie channel wa bie we bie TikTok account na ye de na ba na I think say ya to me I will be come on yes na bibia come on enti things you need to know before signing a professional contract muna mombra YouTube CCR. Mr. Kenneth Mipacho platform assurance things you need to know before signing a professional contract.
See for message that was say I think say this part very very important. Reason is say football ni nyina no na we ni say we sign a contract. Na ubenya bibi free mu. Enti na when ya brother bia wo training ni ade no. Mostly no na not mostly sometimes your agents are na omudi players na ni mo sa kwan so. Enti players ni bi ho no ma they take it for granted say agent holding n'anim nti no on pay attention to certain things agent no kofa contract in the brain and now sign obi also only agent
sign ha for no oh sign ha say ya hwe bibia wie enti sign ha ya hwe bibia wie enti sign ha ye be bu kom ye be bu kom ukom ye be bu kom ye be finish mo sa nkofo no sign ha for no ma sign no yo mombra YouTube me pa show ye to aso
yes ADC for I think say very important and I will do honum so contract no need agent because sometimes scouts be pick straight away not the one my club no and mostly no club na ebe hwa bibia ama but I didn't say we player although say you are not required say tensional trying or say who everything about professional contracts and unya some basic knowledge bia whatever 2-3 ma who knows e bia na odi na akoye agent bi na ebo ana mpokura unya agent anyame amwa na agent ne ye trofo but say oti ne mebia se kakra say brofo na wonti mpokura unya unu ebi ote brofo a okenkan mu kire wa because ebrebi lawyer kan we say na se kire and when you better honom e was akwan no said e be ya obi ntimi sisi enti professional contract there see for your review bebre almost last month yakra ya any pay Ebenezer ma me bia me boa no sa kwan so and few things are clauses are very important no eno na me pese member players na ya we said the be ya nyame ya dom o china bi no unya professional contract so be sign ya see for I reach a session we say recorded and
yeah recorded yes
okay and you know that should be and you can come back to this video say uniska or the bar for the agent and as when you mo bia uni obi o te brofo a say we lawyer can say we ebi o ma na we ebi ni ma na at least unim de kakra no ebebo say de be ya onfa won san kwhye contract bi a eba be ku ase de di kan no salary professional contract bi a be sign bi ara the idea is that e ho na oba benyeska because we amateur footballer the philosophy the whole idea is that you are not yet in the money earning range but once you are signing a professional contract the most important thing is the money because anything now cover on so you find most clubs members some countries in it but most clubs are manonia almost city salary now Omobeka Sebia C4 will be entitled to a salary of $3,000 every month. C4 a very, very deceptive. So who start clause be also very careful. The thing also careful near say salary you mumienu. You will be a friend of gross salary and it will be a friend of net salary. Gross salary nature say yentete o tax broni no obete o tax yente o health insurance yente o provident fund yentete niam bi mfiri mu enti na eye gross no say ye tro no net dia na chese o ma tete niam na firi mu wi enti dia beba beda o bank account mu no eno na eda paper ne so no eni se wo ko sign contract na wo hwem na say broni na ka say you be entitled to a salary of $2,500 every month. Also, besides say we na matcho no gross one na net paper cho who baby a wugina because you can't be one ma ye boss na emwa na watcho nwa afiri ho enye nhese by force ko obi kro mu na kwotena o ne ko ekowu ho na obo ne nsai enti no also we very careful say sika na omode ma no gross and net enima bisa ema wo ye mu nkwose so nka so uko bisa omo be cancel contract no yen cancel no because omo hia wa enko omo ma wo mba enti o say wo hwe o gross and our net very important the other thing here say omo the deductions ni begu honom enti o say wo hwe omo so betua tax omo so betua omo be your provident fund say o say sa ne money nyina no wo ye aware because o provident fund no wow salary ni bi na ye ti ato nchama say that say o retire and as o free football club ni ma obe hold on say sika no na dey charge ho enti hwemu ye provident fund no percentage say no mo di kom obetima ka say o salary no ye the 20% ye the 8% ye the 10% busumi bia be ko provident fund ni mama eba bisa ho say omo dey slip mo bisa ho say the omo kan wo mu no eno ana akoma na very important usika sem enfen diagro The other one no, your friend be convalescence pay.
Convalescence pay. Ay, and then you bet phone there.
CONVALESCENCE. Convalescence
Ay,
pay. Convalescence pay in interest.
boy.
When you're footballer, a praka home. Your clubs need be a honor. Omo ye ne say upra yintuauka. Ena your clubs need be honor. Say upra mpo na sika na omo de be ma wo no. Ebi wo no mo take account upra na we pra no na maka say eni e be ma wo this discount because we pra 1 year ohun ne say wo bonika it obeka say waketua no obe discount say na free enti say wo sign contract na bibi review team convalescence a kohwe de wo hwe de omo ka ne say upra mpo a wo salary no benya na say we pra ni ntini e be tete kakra free ma na say dey Kwako him because football no any plan and nam. Na one kwan kwasan ya di bi on beka say we print na yentua o kana wo ti obi man so na komo de. Ehun hia. Enti hwemu ye.
Convalescence pay. In
Yes.
fact, bro, for the mood.
Very very important. And you see for that's kakra about salary no the other one is living conditions. Chances are that ukobro ni kroma ono na be ma wo ba bia ada. Ono na ebe obetime tua wo there are some contracts are yahwema broni no ma wo ba bi da osa ma wo otua wo light bill kakra ma wo up to a certain extent bi ena obi wonum so a obema wo clothing ne niam kakra bi but eneme bi wonum a eyewa na wo gotua aduane a wo bedi ensu a wo benom for transport baby a wo bekọ enti hwemu ye udru clause na ebe bobo conditions of contract na living conditions na hwem ede na broni dide mawo ede na won fa mawo ede na wu sika beto ede na wu sika nto because ni re betimi afi broni uka so betua me like contract ni ni ebo so me na so untua ye ona do sika ekotua amateur footballer fe na wo professional first few years no sika na ndoso uko yusu ni nyina de ko ye nema bebra one way a you run at a loss enti hwem ede na broni ni si wo tua ma wo e na de na o se wa so betua e ho no unya maintain ho ase ho no ma obetimi abisa agent no se aha na omo ka no ase chere say ana conditions na mu wa let your agent know because see for agents have the power to negotiate for what is better for you but some of them no omo ye weak open sika enti de obeye bia fa no
Ebimu craft
yes
chire ene
ebi
club
no
owners no eye anokroye o we do
yes
free Africa ye man ke to bi
exactly
kura ne omo mafia o hey minimum bi obo Portugal 4 years without anything
look at that just
any
look at
easy
that
o
just
me
look
simon
at
bra
that
YouTube lawyer or
just
like or
look at
fight
that
mon bra
just look
YouTube
at that
search see for the talent promoter the same page bra YouTube na betie ah
and you know see for the living conditions no very very important the other one no because of time no the duration and termination clauses
good
the
what
contract
answer
no
my questions be now
oh
serious
the we are service
hey
your duration and termination clauses every professional contract mu duration ni kyerɛ sɛ football no years ni yɛde bɔ sɛ wo mbaa nkɔpem 60 years enti broni no ɔbɛma wo contract no ɔbɛka sɛ bi ɔma wo 4 years ɔma wo 3 years ɔma wo 5 years ɛnyɛ broni mpo ebi a wokɔ kɔtɔkɔ wokɔ mediama wokɔ gold stars wokɔ vision wokɔ 11 wonders club bi a bɛkɔ bi a wokɔ sign professional contract biara no ɛwɔ duration ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn ani hwɛ wɔ yie and concern because if you believe in yourself now who say no club we are make a stepping stone and for within koshemu nko sign 6 years contract Emma afeya when a different club or no now you are still in contract now on what you cannot even negotiate for a better fee because Sawako sign 6 years 7 years o first year yama 2005 what boni year what ba be player with team nima on kan one team ni ntimi win you want an increased salary this is the case Sawako sign 7 years so 7 years no senso ya club na wo bo this will be better it will be better how do you even negotiate for a very important fee. It's a review contract by Kubisa see for almost contract duration 10 years. I don't know if and then the first thing I'm 40 and I make a trade agent and say, look, Mbwa, and then
10
we have to
years.
find a way. Yes, we have to because no. Oka 10 years now, or the salary na shame. O first year obeji say, o second year obeji say, and on him say once I obe sign no, e binde wo. E binde wo, udi on ho andi, ji say be a club bi ba beto. E no cry say obe club no, obe tua fee na, o club na obo no e request na. E do say udi nyansa to ho, obi a 4 years is standard. Akosra 5 years for amateur afi na be sign first professional contract. 3 to 5 years is standard. And for we think a long contract mu na afi wo be say wo free ho no bi a wanya bigger club bi na akoye wo nwunan wo je ho enje you need to be mindful of all of this. The other one is termination. See for me review contract be me bu free pa. Can you imagine say club no when mo termination clause or mo di shame. Omo di shame say it's a club player never club ni omo man I think say 4 years contract and almost say first year no say player no ever club that's the first year no club no call relegation na omo terminating the contract no.
Wow.
Eti mu ya na say clause we no ade I apply to omo players bi aka bi na say wo nko na this clause no sure. And you know the funny thing, see clause na contract na say in the first year no po omo de ni kolo to a division 2 club okromo. And this the case, I will be loan Akobo Division 2 club. Why more club will be na club na relegation, they terminate 2 contract. I felt I was ever back to Ghana. I be fight here,
Ah,
Ako Pro and I said, you see, so
oh,
the termination clause is very important. Termination clause ni say, e dey any dey na see a me terminate 2 contract no. Hwemu ye on table for a probi or table for na one kind honom na ento wasuma ansa na wakọ akọ sign it because broni no one way ya okọ na say enema koye 1 or 2 finti bi mana obe terminate am asa aba back to Ghana in boy
because of
Ghanaian club
Tieska.
a one hwe with termination clause ya na say ye dey bebre di Ghanaian footballers on bobo Ghana ya
Yes,
terminating the contract just
Bebre.
because say clauses bi hihema one hwe ni ye nani age because any professional about 2 years so ya terminating na wasa betina fie. So termination clause is very very important. Hwemu ye unti bibia se abi se agent no ana pe obi a onim ote brofo kakra ana onim ra kakra na omboa wo sa kwan ne so. So duration and termination clauses for very very important. The other one here undertakings. Most professional contracts are be signing no they will have the undertakings and they might run it through almost all of them that you take part in club activities, nutrition and training program. Omo hono omo na omo de koto obetimi de wato diet bi so se di o. Enye all the time na wo be chese wo be di ampesi ana sese. Ono betimi a chese no. Ball no diet we na wo di ebeboa wo. Special training programs say na wo hia. Club clothing kwa na wo se wo hwe wuntimi ko share different club atade. Wuntimi nko no nom ensa basa ne ade. Enti baby a ode undertakings na hye no ma wani nkɔ hɔnom ne ko hu nneɛma a ɔmo expect sɛ wo so wobɛyɛ ebia na ɔmaka biribi wɔ mu sɛ waba club nim no enkotu kwan ɛmfa kaa ɛnkɔ city foforɔ kɔhwɛm na wankɔ ankɔyɛ ama wo ho ankyerɛ wo enti undertaking part no yɛ nneɛma a club no so yɛ dɛ expect afiri wɔ hɔ enti fo ani kɔhwɛm bi de hu deɛ ɔmo ka na biribi ankakyɛ wo by surprise ama daakye ho ama mɛkyerɛ wo. The other one no emremu ne friend no boilerplate clauses. Edoso boilerplate
Can it be
clauses. Boilerplate.
boilerplate clauses? Hey,
Boilerplate. Enti
me bacho a minute too. Boiler plate clauses. And to
yes.
one hour school Cropon JSS. What was school Cropon JSS? What go boiler plate clauses? O se wo de one wa wo be kind contract. Bank my lawyer. E man in chire mu. What
See
go
for
very camera for
so
the
oye serious na say wa join the program in kwan there at least obeti BBA free mo.
and then boiler day.
Boilerplate clauses. It is if for the real boilerplate in the working on. Very
Boiler
important.
plate. Boilerplate.
Yes,
What they
very, very
YouTube wala.
important.
My YouTube metie. Bro for me be da. I tell you, maintain bro for me da. I confess. Boilerplate clauses.
BOILERPLAT boilerplate clauses. Very, very important.
Boilerplate clauses.
Now,
Now, yeah, the boilerplate clauses are to what? Who the boilerplate clauses? Hey, more fire. When you know, YouTube.
boilerplate clauses
More fire.
no
What?
for ebini say so who be my so a chances are that say assemble o contract ho a omukro mu ofo di asem na ye be di atia. Enti boilerplate clause no ade ba cause of any say contract bia ewo the way I resolve dispute. Obobo wa boche bo so me miensa ba ye ntua woka. Eye wo way I resolve no. E also making sure say contract no but omutie ni ye pa also making sure say contract na was sign no. Dispute resolution no governed by ne papemu a FIFA laws. Clubs ni bebre na sure because FIFA laws no it tends to protect the players more. Bias kakra towards players no. But clubs ni bo no ma contract bi o review a okobobo take ya o si entawanta obi aba contract ma take honom na ye be settle no ye dey take man na ye be settle no. Uhu niema saa na hwe wadwen ba so kakra because FIFA mra ne FIFA adjudicating authorities once abekọ international no FIFA na govern no enti FIFA mra any ade na wo se wo hwe se okay omo keka na maybe say issue bi ba yentu a mechanic dispute bi ba FIFA mra na govern na say kromu mra na govern ni nyina important because obi ni mo chena sem ebi kra club no e ba begu ama wo salary akokam o de call the national court or beka say no ye man mu ha say ni mra na ye say club gu a yenti obi ka ba FIFA mra ye nka ne sa FIFA mra beka say club ni gu ana BBC a ball na wa ball no mena untua ne kan o say utua ne kan po awa ye the interest beka ho and also making sure say sa
Wow.
part no law ben the govern contract na was sign no e very important and ni nyina e come under sa boilerplate asem ya ye kan no. There are other ones but no ye nkomu and because of senior legalities but the important pa say play session and so no na media to dwa no and you see for professional contract the name e wom doso but I think say few
Hey.
ones are for you as a player no say we are aware na nyame adoma adache opportunity bi ma wa onsan fa utin koshe bibi ma obenu ho no you need to take be mindful of these important nema na yaka no to see for how the professional contract there to be na ye bisa for questions.
Wow. Boilerplate clauses. Bro for na committee. Now no what go school Yamfu JSS. Ya akosio kuma JSS. Oh, unim boilerplate clauses. Mumbra like hey. Mumbra mumbra YouTube. Mumbra YouTube says here Mumbra YouTube I wanna answer questions because my attention in now YouTube. And semester mu nyina obi answer see for the talent promoter. Na Umbra YouTube I wanna hear kind I mean questions ni nyina nti obi ambia YouTube wa mesere mu nyina obi ambra YouTube search see for the talent promoter na bra YouTube ya do question time nti wo question na obebisa no bra YouTube na obebisa o YouTube because I wanna me focus ni nyina wo why nti obi answer see for the talent promoter na umbra o YouTube se see why meda mu nyina ase nti me fumacho boilerplate clauses mate baako me hankasa masua bi nti se wo no usia wow, JJ. Aye. So I do question time. Me pa mu nyina cho. Wow, question bia. Oh, TikTok now share me. Bra YouTube. Na baby sa question. Okay? Oh, YouTube so me pa cho. Now I subscribe. Now I like am only be so any opportunity aba betie bi. Na what be sa question. Now so far I think say media me questions now majority to her nyina what answer what make this one answer 99%.
Yes, I'm familiar.
I tell you. Wow, me want dream me. Hey, boilerplate clauses. Okay, so question maybe sir first answer ebia mama kwan ama omo wase ho no omo so omo de aba. One, how can a player terminate their contract due to breach the or say okay, how can a player terminate their contract due to breach by the club, and what are the potential clauses, I mean consequences?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mostly no FIFA rules on transfer and status of players on the football no see for a mrao ɛnyɛ deɛ wopɛ na wohyɛ dan ne sa once I was sign professional contract no FIFA mmara na govern bebrebe na enti sɛ club bebree ti contract mostly no from the ɛmahu no and based on experience no yɛa na ɛyɛ bi a salary na wɔntuaeɛ obi a ne salary aka mbɛyɛ 2-3 months ɛna yɛntuaeɛ anaasɛ bi a ɔmmɔden mmɔ nhyɛ da nsɔ ɔmo ani ɛna bi a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo terminate no nti ɛna sorry ɛna so ɔmo ntua wo ka ɛna wopɛ sɛ ɔ terminate but ɔmo no deɛ ɔmmɔden mmɔ nsɔ ɔmo ani a ɛna bi a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo terminate ɛni sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔ terminate wo contract a ɛyɛ very simple ewiase adeɛ gu paper so a ɛkyinye nni ho nti di kan ɛtwerɛ letter anaa po obi a ɔte borɔfo ase kakra anaa wo agent no koraa anaa lawyer ni na notify ɔmo sɛ bosome mmiɛnsa aba muntua me ka bi nkyerɛmu bi wɔ hɔnom nti a muntua me ka anaa twɛn ne tie deɛ ɔmo bɛka ne papa mu ɔmo nso bɛtwerɛ paper ama wo ɔmo twerɛ paper ama wo na ɛntɔ aso mu a you can then serve them a letter say o terminate o contract with them nti ɔmo ka ɔmo de wo nyinaa no ɔmo mfa ɛka ne mmerɛ wo sɛ still naa no maintain me ho ase bi ni ho a you can then use any FIFA channels no court of arbitration for sports FIFA whatever wonim nyinaa no you can even use your FA say your local issue na wo face here you can write to the FA to let them know say obo club will contract in your clause na say busu bi etua o ka say time na so yentua o ka you need the assistance because football no bebre na you governed by football ne mra enye court mra sa nti say issue ba o say we use football ne channel and they resolve it. And so that is the practical process obeti be use the kai serve notice. In fact, FIFA America say or say or serving notice to club on 15 days. No more respond them out. And the club will not respond. They are bound to respond within 15 days. Okay, FIFA regulation on transfer and status of players na sa no moka. And if the club no responding as entire suma, you then write a letter to the club say so now no person will terminate it because the moka entire suma, and then we take it from there.
All right, thank you for this. And second one, no, how second one here about agent fee. Okay, yes. Second one here, how do agent fee works in football transfers, and what are the regulations surrounding them?
Okay, and the regulations govern agencies football mo your friend no FIFA agent regulations. Omo pass no
Okay,
December last one omo pass in December 2024. Your pon
okay,
one bema wo copy. Na obi a we interested say wo kind further no obetimi de ama no. Nti eno
okay,
ne regulation na govern agent ho nsensem. Na wo hwe ma emra ne ka ne say say woyɛ footballer wobɛsa ne professional contract na wofa agent a the mmara no ayɛ ne yɛ sɛ wo salary a wobɛgye no the whole year no sɛ ɛyɛ less than $200,000 a agent no ɛyɛ entitled to 5% of saa sika no yɛde fa ne sɛ wo salary a wobɛgye no the whole year no ɛyɛ fa ne sɛ $150,000 or is equivalent in country na wokɔbɔ no saa sika no agent no wonya agent no nya boa wo wie na biribi go through a ɔyɛ entitled to 5% of saa yearly sika no a woba abɛnya no ɛna sɛ wo salary no so a wobɛgye no afe no mu no ɛboro $200,000 a mmara no kyerɛ sɛ first sika no a ɛkɔduru $200,000 no agent no obenya 5% wɔ so. Na deɛ Bruce bia no obenya 3%. And if I say nyame adom
Okay.
asane professional, o salary no yɛ $500,000 every year. Agent no first 200,000 na ɛwɔ 500,000 nim no, agent no yɛ entitled to 5%. 300,000 na aka so no, or entitled to 3% on that 300,000 na aka no. You know, see for nti no wɔ ha sei na.
Yes,
Enti
sure.
saa na ɛwɔki. Ɛna mmara no so kɔ so to aso ka sɛ sɛ sika wei no ɛnyɛ sɛ mo sign a contract na utua no hɔnom na no. Ɛyɛ spread throughout the duration of your contract. Enti ɛma
Okay.
agent bi ntwintwi mu nsa o sign contract biara na o pay sika sisi ano. Ɛyɛ FIFA mmara na hyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sika a wɔyɛ entitled to for the duration of the contract no. Ɛni saa 5% ne 3% asɛm na ayɛka no. Ɛnyɛ sika a ɔgye n'anim wɔ anim hɔ yɛ agent bi wɔ nom a ɔde hu hyɛ mu. Mede me sign ya o sɛ o pay sika na ɔkɔ pay mo ani nyɛ den
Okay.
because
Enti enya by force so sign we or gene 3% or gene nyina boom. But every month biya na ode be ma no.
FIFA mmara no hyɛ ne
Mombra
sɛ yes
mombra
spread no for
YouTube.
the duration of the contract no. Ɛna wɔ sɛ wotua sɛ sika no. But then wɔ sɛ C4 yɛwɔ mmara ɛna yɛwɔ deɛ in practice ɛyɛ yɛwɔ ebi for I mean club no sɛ woyɛ club so a ɛyɛ the same thing. Sɛ woyɛ club na sɛ wowɔ agent a that's a agent no yɛ adwuma no ma wa the same 5% ne 3% na ɛna other rules apply. But once a footballer is in there, they very important to us. Who football agent are who Tianeka no. But also in practice, no, they are not working here. Say club no here services, and I mostly no money say amateur footballer. I feel na will sign of first professional there. It be a win yes current agents ni bu on ma clubs na a factor sa nneɛma no into your contract no me Tianeka. Into excuse me a footballer they also hear say bisa saa questions no about agent no and our club no say why need two agent nika very very important. This is how agency fee no working, and then rules govern no and your friend of FIFA agent regulations 2025.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Meda, I mean, mom, wo TikTok no, Mr. Munina, Mumbra YouTube. Why? A hona yebefa questions nina. Okay. The gusu a yebisa questions. Enti o bra YouTube, na bra bibisa o questions. All right. I will join soon. Okay. Okay. No problem. Enti question number 3. I mean, I think say maybe sir because what answer my questions ne what answer be time na okasa no. Enti ama mi yiyim di amante no. ɛno na
Yeah.
I mean me yiyi ma me bisa sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa na atwa time no so na sɛbi nso atumi akɔ akɔ rest kakra because about 10 yes yeah so the ayɛ kɔ so no yɛ what are the essential clauses that a football player should look for a contract and how can they negotiate favorable terms
Okay. I think the essential clauses in there see for no na yabro so bebree na no salary no living conditions duration and termination in the na yɛ kan no but negotiating favorable terms you need to know your value because if you're a good footballer hey don't settle for less because I tell you what sɛ club ka so ohia wa a wayɛ ne take sɛ wi ohia wo paa nti na wɔba ɔmba kɛkɛ and also know the value that you bring and then based on that ask yourself what's the market value because ebi a okɔ kɔtɔkɔ na kɔtɔkɔ so ohia wa a you need to ebi a na only agent but you need to ask yourself okay market wise players ɔmo bɔ te sɛ wo no sɛ na ɔmo gye that can be a good basis based on that wa obetumi a negotiate for fee nti ɛno yɛ ade baako a ɛwɔ sɛ oyɛ very mindful of and duration ne termination once again I will mention it again very very important because if ɛno yɛ ade baako a ɛdi players nya paa nti negotiate your termination ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma club anaka sɛ terminate your contract do you want a release clause open release clause can yɛmfa pay agent and pɛ lawyer na yɛmfa nhyɛ mu ma because club wɔ hɔnom a they can they can price you out of moving to another club. But a release clause to Shema automatically, once it's triggered, because the club only release you. And these are some of the things that to answer that question, you should be mindful of.
All right. All right. Thank you. I think say the anka me pese me beside I think say wa boss I think say is okay. Or say me say me boss kakra nso na e bia obi timu kakra nso aka ho a. I don't know
Sure.
if possible. Okay, so what are the key factors to consider when negotiating a professional football contract? And how can a player ensure that they secure the best possible terms?
Yeah. You see, for only a kind, the most important thing is Sikano. Nkɔbɔ ne nkyɛ ɛnyɛ charity na wɔyɛ ɛdi sika no very very important also very mindful of it hwɛm gross anaa net yɛdi kan ka no ho asɛm the value you are bringing especially when you sign your first professional contract na club foforɔ ba abɛtɔ you should know your value and based on that request your agent to give you good value for money because ebi football no salaries ne nyɛ pɛ ɛyɛ wo value a wode ba team nim ɛne the kind of player or brand ɛne ade na count wo image rights ne nyinaa count nti for now no bi a play ɛbɛso kakra ama players or wɔ so yi so but you should just bear in mind say know your value ne nyinaa feed back into wobɛyɛ wo training yie wobɛyɛ wo ho asua bɔɔl no yie sɛ wonim bɔ na wowɔ ade value to team a wobɔ sika bi so reasonable a team no resist it because value na wode ba no ano ɛdene the other
So,
one no ɛso know the market value of players or mo te sɛ ɛwɔ yɛnya contract baako bi saa review yɛ the salaries were very low nti deɛ meyɛ ne sɛ one of nipa baako a na menim no ɔno no yɛ agent ɛwɔ saa country nim but ɛnyɛ ɔno na ɛyɛ saa deal no ma boy no nti yɛne ne di nkɔmmɔ ɛma I just wanted to know say no sika na ɔmo bɔ so no is it that ofiri Ghana nti na ɔmo ɛde sɛ ehyɛ mu anaasɛ genuinely that's how much they pay and I found say difference ne so and try and also know the market value of players a ɔmo te sɛ wo modern mo no wɔ club nim no ɛboa etua ɔmo in fact Ghanaian clubs koraa no ɛyɛ ade ɛwɔ sɛ wohu because ebi a kɔtɔkɔ Hearts of Oak Mediama bibi ani Gold Stars so ɔpɛ wa na so ɔbɔ 800 cedis bi so a wohwɛ wo ho a ɔmo players bi a ɔmo wɔ club nim no ebi a you can even play better than them try and then push for more because I
yeah,
tell you what see for club ni hia wa ɔmba wo ho enti
so
wɔn aba wo ho ne
yeah,
deɛ yeah you should sika nti na woyɛ adwuma no so you should make
yeah,
sure say you get the best deal out of it.
sure. All right, thank you. I think say I mean yeah, bisa questions and more I mean TikTok no, Mr. Mamun na mombra YouTube. Na mo bisa questions a mo pese mo bisa. So far me imagine mo na mo bisa bia. And nanka edoso. In fact, na edoso pa but oh yeah, wa answer o kasa no wa answer bebre. Wa answer almost 80%. And see, me share the one answer no and I mean my day mabisa and our answer. And mo mo TikTok ni na mo bra YouTube question time obi am bisa ne question na bibia enye kama pa so ho. Me person can bisa ba ko bi nka ho but I think say it's time for me to read comments na bibia enso enye kama pa so ho. So mo comment ya etwa mo so ro nyina no betumi asen a comment back. Obi si den ask the lawyer how can o player Charlie Michelle in year why how can a O player who played in Ghana and doesn't know hi no comment you didn't mean to me guy comment me so ede ni Steven hey Mr. Ochro no from me why me pacho why said the bear on so e beti ase no ne ti ampai no why ono a onim say football is e brofo nye
I
normal
think if I think I get what he's trying to say or say play your ball Ghana a better na wo hu value also make kasa no make us say most first
yes
professional contract value sɛm no ɛmbɛ mu, but what sign of first professional contract every a club for better no, definitely by then what to kwan